So, how you feeling about sequels these days? Yeah, well, me too. Gee, there's nothing I love more at the end of a soul-crushing work week than to pay $30 to be aggravated for 2.5 hours at a movie theater. Actually, let's be honest, it's only $15 because I smuggled the Twizzlers in my purse. If the movie isn't part of a franchise, it seems like all movies are sequels these days. Now, don't get me wrong. A sequel done right is a beautiful thing. Franchise films are great if you can capture the imagination with cool characters and riveting storylines. But for nearly a decade, especially the past 5 years, it seems that sequels are no longer earned. They're part of the marketing for the first film. When they're not packed full of member berries and current-day politics, they're sequels no one asked for. Case in point, Joker, Folie. It's the unwanted sequel to a movie no one expected to like. While I love Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, I don't intend to see this film because it's too depressing and violent for me. But if you're an action superhero fan like me, you were probably bummed that the reviews for Joker 2 were so bad. Maybe you were jonesing for that Joker Harley sauce, a little sexy battle action, a little smeared red lipstick, a little psychotic feminine rage, and maybe a strong man to exchange gunfire with? Don't worry, Puddin', I got you covered. Here's 3 superhero sequels to watch instead of Joker Folie in no particular order. First on the list, Batman Returns, 1992. Like The Labyrinth before it and The Mummy after it, this film has been awakening bisexuals for decades. The stunning follow-up to Tim Burton's circus gothic 1989 masterpiece Batman, Batman Returns is on a very short list of sequels I like much more than the original. We all know who Batman is, so the sequel has plenty of space to revel in the character villains. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. There's really nothing else to say. Well, except Danny DeVito and Christopher Walken alongside prime Michael Keaton. It's the dream team of comic book casting, really. While everything Tim Burton is camp, not every film of his is quite this sexy or messed up. For those who find the psychological break of Harley Quinn under the influence of the Joker compelling and perhaps missing from Folie à Deux, I think you'll find Tim Burton's Selina Kyle Catwoman will explore the same themes, leaving female viewers feeling empowered without antagonizing the male love interest. If you're looking for dark, witty camp, if you're looking for some hot, dangerous romance, if you're in the mood for explosions and evil laughter, this one's worth a rental. You'll even get the smeared lipstick. But KM, you say, I'm missing out on true psychodrama. I need to watch someone driven to the brink of nihilistic insanity. I want to see them mercilessly hunt down their benign oppressors. Then, my friend, you are going to love Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991. Let me tell you something. There is nothing more cathartic than watching Linda Hamilton ripped to shreds, breaking out of a mental institution, only to cover herself in military-grade armaments and go vigilante on the scientists that enabled doomsday AI. This movie has always stood on its own for me. That's right, I have never seen more than clips of any other Terminator film. I'm sure the other ones are good too, but there's something to be said about watching this as a standalone film. It's disorienting and dreamlike in the best possible way. It dials motherhood to 11 and then hands it a machine gun. Hamilton's performance and the screenplay itself are that good. You want psychotic vengeance? Terminator 2 is for you. That said, whatever happened to a good old-fashioned family movie with a little cheek? A truly satisfying slice of comic book cake, back when everyone dressed exactly like they did in the illustrations, and strong feminist women could still fall for the tall, handsome Boy Scout. If you need something pure, I beg you to watch Superman 2, 1980. Superman 1, 1978. Is 3/4 origin story for the titular character. Not that anyone needed a primer. Superman has been a household name for over 85 years. After enjoying some stunning state-of-the-art filmmaking, costuming, and acting from Marlon Brando in the first film, fans were showing up to the sequel ready to enjoy one of the most famous plots from the comic, Kal-El's battle with General Zod. There's romance and man-chest for the thirsty. There's action, wit, gadgets, and lore for the geeks. There's silliness, flying people, and bright colors for the kids. And best of all, Classically trained actors playing these archetypes without one shred of disdain for the source material or the fans. I wish I could say the same for Joker, Folie Deux. Anyway, what's your favorite sequel? If you've loved these movies for years like I have, share your favorite scene, or let us know which one you will watch for the first time. Thanks for watching. Now let's geek out. I'll see you in the comments.